The fuck? Who says that? Tonight, Hulkamania doesn't run wild, or does it? The Hulkamaniac that has disgraced the World Wrestling Entertainment returns to the WWE. Titus O'Neil clears the air. The entire New Day clears the air. We're going to talk about all kinds of bullshit. Actually, we're really not going to talk about too much tonight. There's just going to be a couple focal points tonight. And there's a whole bunch of other bonus shit we can talk about that relates to other shit. And we're going to talk about it. So, hey, this is for all you guys on PCP right now. It's Out of Nowhere, episode 111. Triple ones. You know what that means? You know, if Jake had been here, we could have said 3 dicks. But... Alright, enough playing around. Enough playing around.
Kill myself!
Let's go! Super Jab. July 18, 2018. This is Out of Nowhere, episode 111. And I am fucking... Man, I am tingly down below, if you know what I mean. So welcome to the show. Jake DeMarco is not here. Just for everybody asking, we'll probably have to repeat this a few times tonight. A lot of people asking about him. And no, he's not dead. I guess I made the mistake. I mean, he's fucking looks like he's dead, but he's not dead. I guess I scared a lot of people the other day when I tweeted out a tweet that was supposed to be nice to him, like in case he saw it throughout the night, like, hey, get some sleep, hope you're okay. But apparently my tweet ended up looking like some kind of fucking death note or something. So I apologize to everybody I scared with this. I said have a good sleep have a good sleep tonight, and I don't know, I guess people jumped to conclusions that he was dead. I'm thinking about you.
He had to pick the freaking picture that might look like a memorial picture. Like that's God.
Oh my God, Jesse, if you want to call, yeah, give a call, man. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. It does look like he really is in fucked up condition though. Like it's not. It's really like it's true.
Like I just got caught up on the whole thing. Like, fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's like So Jake's stayed overnight. He's been there a day and a half almost now. And it's like, I will play these donations too, by the way, that I missed. I will replay those for you guys. Thank you for that, by the way, Mel Yellow and everybody else. Yeah, so Jake went to the hospital. You know, this has been going on a while with him, right? He's had some crazy shit going down, and they were like, if you throw up more than a cup of blood, like if he was coughing up little dots of blood into a napkin or whatever, every once in a while he'd cough up little splatters of blood. And he went and they didn't find anything. They couldn't figure it out. They set up a couple things for a week and a half from now to test him. And he's like, can I get it sooner? I mean, and they're like, no, it's next week and whatever. But then he started throwing up cups of blood, which is the thing they said come back if that happens. Then he didn't want to go back, I guess, but something his wife talked him into going. I told him, you gotta go if you're throwing up cups of blood.
Yeah.
You kidding me? Dude, if I threw up the little spats that he threw up, I would still be there. I'd be like, I don't care, man. That ain't right. But so he goes, and they, like, you know, he's just there. They're testing him for all these things. And but on top of it, he's got a pneumonia. He's got, like, a fever, which he's been doing shows with me while at 100 temperature, like some of these nights. So I'm like, dude, you still shouldn't have this. You have to go there. So
yeah.
He's in the hospital, and so now they're checking his lungs because they think the infection might be there. So he's got like an infection somewhere in there. And on top of that, they're just testing all this other shit. He's got like the fucking breathing mask, albuterol treatments, all kinds of shit are going on. So they're just trying to figure it out. So hopefully he's going to be okay. And, you know, Jake may not be back. I don't know when, you know. So that's the situation with him. So there you go. A lot of people wanted to know what the fuck was going on. I think a lot of people didn't realize how serious it was, so I figured I'd tell you now. Because
I told him that the other day. I said, you know, unless you mention it, dude, nobody would know how fucking much you go through.
Yeah, I don't think...
Because it doesn't, you know, it doesn't show. He doesn't let it show, you know?
Yeah, he like, doesn't mention it. So, I don't know. It's just crazy shit, man. But it's fucking scary. Because, yeah, overnight I was, like, freaking out. Kind of like at, like, 2, I was like, you know, let me know if you're all right. Because, like, he's, like, infection in the hospital, throwing up blood, all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, yo, what's up, everybody in the chat? How you guys doing? If you guys want to donate tonight, the link is down below. As always, Twitch alerts. The blue link is down there with all the show me more. Fucking just go all the way down the bottom for all the list of donations. Otherwise, you guys can use the $sign down below for super chat. All right. So, now I'm ready to go. After all that. Oh, Fouseytube. What's up, Fouseytube? How you doing, man? What's up?
Kill myself!
Oh.
Kill myself!
Oh, come on, Fouseytube.
He coughing up blood too?
Bad night.
Don't do that, Fousey. What do you... Come on, man.
Kill myself!
Don't do that, man.
Do it, fuck, all I hear, do it!
Kill myself!
Do it! You made me want to kill myself! Do it!
Someone's calling his bluff. Just do it!
Oh my god.
Do
That's how you do it, you know.
That's the best, dude. I'm glad Keemstar was there to call him out. You know what's funny is he came up on stage with him. He was there for him. And then the fucking guy ends up being like, you know what, this is bullshit. I'm going to call you out. And then he's like, you're the reason that I was going to kill myself. It's like, don't people from your area always kill themselves in those suicide bomb things? No, I'm just kidding. All right, anyway. Oh, my God. All right, so let's talk about Hogan. Jesse was here years ago when the whole Hogan situation went down, actually. I think you were on the show with us. I don't remember, though. Pretty sure you were on the show with us.
I got it around, beginning of 2014, so...
And it was all downhill from there.
Yeah. No.
Well, I mean, and there's this debate whether he should come back. There was all these rumors. And by the way, this tells you how fucked up the dirt sheet sort of internet news community is. That, like, the minute that this was going on, there were people writing... Like, Titus is furious that Hulk Hogan's back, and Titus refused to show, and then Titus has to release a statement like, I did not do any of that. This was all bullshit. And I think, like, Kofi kind of summed it up that they're kind of indifferent. They're kind of like, yeah, bring him back, but yeah, he's just kind of fucked up, but bring him back and whatever. Hopefully he's not a shithead. And I feel like that's how most of them feel at this point.
Yeah.
It seems like from reading all their letters and everything. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not trying to downplay what the reaction is there, But like, Jesus Christ, how crazy did the dirt sheets just go absolutely fucking bonkers after everyone, the community's 50-50, and like it's nuts. Like how crazy this, like I feel like it just got blown way too out of proportion. Then like you said, New Day and Titus had to fucking release a statement to calm everybody down. Like of all people to like walk out, I don't think Titus would be the one. He's taken so much shit. I don't think that it would be like, oh, well, okay, you can make fun of me tripping under the ring. You can suspend me for 60 days for grabbing Vince McMahon, but you bring back Hulk Hogan, fucking flip a table.
Yeah, I'm going to freak out. That's just, and the thing that got me right away is, that's just not his personality.
No.
That is not his personality. Like,
Are you talking about Titus?
Titus, yeah, it's just Titus, not, okay. I could see, like, maybe Mark Henry, right? He's the one that I could see maybe being like, fuck this, you know? But even him, he's the one begging, you know, Martha Hart and shit, like, hey, come on, you know, let him back in, you know what I mean? Mark Henry's a forgiving guy, too. Like,
yeah,
you know, I mean, I think that Mark would be the one that you really gotta, you know, talk to first, and then move through the rest.
Surely it's just the dirt sheets and people believing dirt sheets then.
Yeah, it's just
stirring
crazy.
It up.
It's crazy that they can just run with, you know, not, these things always don't get exposed. But because it was such a big deal and such a personal accusation, you know, Titus had to release a statement. And I don't know, it just shows you, man, how these fucking dirt sheets run with shit. And,
well, I mean, it did come out of left field that he was coming back, and then it's like, holy shit, and then like everything fucking happened. So, I mean, they probably just took advantage of the rumors are running wild, brother.
Well, you know something? They're running wild, dude. They're running all over the place, brother, and they're all white. Let me tell you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm sorry.
I just want Jimmy Hart to be running around and saying, "Yeah, man, he likes them all. He likes all the colors." Like, just running around with the megaphone to support him.
I was telling you earlier that we need to come up with a new swear word for like a horrible word that we can say to anybody. It doesn't it's the new swear. You know what I mean? I mean, it's new. So I was thinking we just combine all these different words, and maybe we could call people faggers. So like. So like,
I don't know how offended I should be.
Like, it's really confusing, right? Like, it's really, you don't know what to think if somebody calls you like, "Hey, get the fuck away from me, you fagger." You're just like,
what?
What? No, I'd be like, no, and they'll be like, "Whoa, you hate gay people?" No, I called you a fagger. What? like, what are you saying? Like, you don't even know.
Joe Cronin, use confusion. It's super effective.
You just freak people out, dude. They wouldn't know what the fuck to do. They would be like, "What does that mean? I have no idea." And yeah, like wicker.
Did you say wicker?
Wicker.
Yeah, like a basket.
Like whacker. Like Wexer. How about that? Like, let's go so crazy, right? Because even fagger sounds like a combination of two things.
Yeah, it sounds like, yeah.
Maybe we could call. Maybe it could be. How about rip jaw? You call somebody a rip jaw. Oh yeah, you're nothing but an ugly rip jaw.
Call him a cum thumper.
Yeah, you cum thumper. No, like that's.
Ooh, I like that one.
I do like cum thumper, but that's like two words like kind of combined. Like we really need a word that's like. Sounds not like fucked up.
You need something from like the 50s. Like, remember how they used to like swear in like the most like polite ways?
Yeah.
And they like call them like it's something like that where it's like, what the hell? Like, you're a tinfoil chewer. Like, what the fuck?
You're one of them old stick flickers, aren't you? The fuck does that mean?
Stick flicker.
What the? We looked that up one night on Monetize That. We looked for that. One night on I was on that dickhead show. One night on Monetize This, we were looking up. This was like 20 episodes ago or 30 episodes ago. We were looking up like insults from like back in the 1700s in England and stuff. Remember that? It was like you bum beer, like Grundle Graver. Like, it was just all this shit.
Spotted dick.
Yeah, it was all fucked up shit like that. Like, Spotted Dick wasn't on there, but it was like that. Like, okay, church bell. Look at this. Like, there's a whole bunch of these. Church bell, a talkative woman.
Oh my God.
Flapdoodle, a sexually incompetent man who's either too young to have. See, this makes me think of what's his name, right? Gentleman Jack Gallagher. Like that. Like, this is the stuff he's like. Well, you're nothing but a flapdoodle.
Oh my God, Gib face.
Yeah, that sounds like.
Oh my God. Foozler.
I just found a list of all the. What's that?
Foozler, one who does things clumsily. Yeah, Gib
Are you on the
face.
1800s list?
Yes, the same. That's the list we found. Yeah. Gib face. Hey, Gib face. Jolox.
Hedge creeper. I love that one. I love hedge creeper.
Is that like his wife hadn't shaved or what?
Listen here, you fucking hedge creeper. Hey, I am not Mexican. Like
A prostitute who presumably works in the countryside.
In the countryside, like what the fuck?
Oh
do they
my
call the
God,
ones in the
dude!
city?
Mutton shunter.
Shunter, I just
Mutton
got
shunter. Are you kidding me? A policeman, especially one tasked with harrying street prostitutes.
Oh my God!
That
I
almost
ain't tell
sounds
you
like-
nothing, mutton shunter.
Oh my God!
Sounds like somebody who turns down a blowjob.
Did
or
you see the
something.
next one? Pigeon livered rat bag. I like rat bag. That's just... Shut up, you rat bag.
Ooh, whooper up sounds really racist.
Whooper up. Oh my God. A second-rate singer who produces noises rather than music.
Oh,
Oh my
Whooper up.
God, these are great.
You goddamn whooper up. I was at the hotel room, me and Steve Austin, and this damn whooper up just kept squawking.
dude,
A
like
flop
3 of
doodle?
these have fucking sounded like something The Rock would call somebody back in the day.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Flop doodle.
The Rock says, take your flop doodle ass. Yeah, it's just
Nothing but a gnash bag? Gnash bag? What the
Nash
fuck is it?
burglar. How about, yeah, Nash banger.
I don't know. I called a guy on the road
you.
the other day. What did I call him earlier? I don't know, thunder cunt or some shit. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I called him a douche knuckle. That's right.
Douche knuckle.
How about a loiter sack?
Well, that
Oh
sounds
man.
good. Yeah.
How about you
That
shining
sounds like a
giblet?
screen name, you know? Loiter
Oh.
Sack
Oh,
2018.
mumble crust.
Mumble
Ew.
crust. That sounds too fun.
It sounds too fun.
Crunt stick. You know what? I'm gonna start calling people crunt stick. That's what it's gonna be.
That sounds
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
Guess what?
Rake fire.
Crunt stick. Eat shit, crunt stick.
Did you just make that up or read that?
Yeah, crunt stick. I just made it up. Crunt stick.
I found rake fire apparently.
Wow, that sounds like rape almost.
Snout band. Stamp crab. Okay.
All right.
What the fuck?
I'm calling people crunt sticks. That's it. No, not cunt stick. Shit, I wrote cunt stick. Crunt stick.
Coming available soon to JoeCroninTeespring.com.
Yeah. Crunt stick. I swear to God I'm going to use that.
Super Chat Party.
All right, here we go.
Hey Joe, did you read my Hendrix info from the DM yet? If so, thoughts? Also, my favorite night of the week is here out of nowhere. Let's get sexy.
Let's get sexy. Finn Balor, thank you, Finn Balor, forever for the $5. You know, I don't remember. I think I did see what you sent me, but now I forget. Like, it's already left my mind at this point because I'm so stupid. But Finn Balor, I'll try to take a look and see if I can see it. I know there's like major NXT spoilers going around out there, and I just
Yeah, it kind of broke the internet. I was trying to avoid them, but fuck.
Yeah, I won't talk about it for everybody, but it is fucking pretty big spoiler. It's too bad they can't do that shit live.
Yet.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Hey, Kane.
Out of fucking nowhere. Like the time I jizzed in that girl's eye.
Oh,
She didn't see it coming, lol. Anyway, sup Joe and okay, Fabe.
what's up, baby?
Shout out to Jake, feel better bro. Hulk Hogan is back. What would Titus say is Hogan bought everyone Papa John's in the back?
Oh my God. Well, you know, as a token of my appreciation, before the show, I brought everybody Papa John's. Like, and they bring out the Papa John's, and which is bad timing, right? Because it's right after that happened. He doesn't know about it, and they all just stare at him like, "You don't know?" And then he's like, "What, brother? I bought pizza, brother." And they're like, "Fuck you!" And they all just
Dark crust.
Dark
What's up,
crust.
Joe, Jake, Leah, and Connor? Get well, Jake.
What's up, Mike? Oh, thanks, Mike Daniels, for the $3 super chat. Oh, that's not a super chat. It's a regular donation. What's up, Mike? Run, zombie, run. Run, run, zombie, run.
That's how Hogan runs after he gave everyone Papa John's as an apology pizza.
Dude, that's how Hogan thinks black people run. Oh, my God. Well, that's how they run, brother. No, I'm just kidding.
Watch out, your cunt stick.
myself.
You know, Booker T, you know, said he's like, hey, we don't forgive Hogan's. People say stupid shit, and Booker T moves on. You know, why can't all these other people move on? But I mean, it is fucked up what he said again. But again, like at some point, I want to forgive everybody, even if like it was someone that did something to me or to white people. Like I would hope that we would forgive them too, because unless they're actually a piece of shit.
Spoiler alert: Ciampa wins NXT
Oh,
title
you
at
fucking
Taping.
cocksucker!
So Black must be coming up.
Sorry.
Well, he's getting blocked.
Well, forgiveness.
Sorry, Jesse, I didn't want to cut you off there, but I was trying to like mute out the noise.
Well, everybody hates that person now.
What? Oh, great! I missed it. What the fuck? Oh, what a cunt!
that was amazing.
You gotta love that delay, huh?
Joe, you gotta clip that. You gotta clip that.
Fucking damn,
I'm fucking crying. Oh
my god! I really gotta find that. I gotta find that.
Just the way he didn't sell it. Oh, what a cunt.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Where the fuck? Oh, great! I missed it. What the fuck? Oh, what a cunt!
Oh my
It
god!
was like a quarter second after I didn't see it that I saw. I was like, oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my lord!
I was eating I had a little donut over here with me too, and I just fucking died like right.
Oh
my! Well, everybody hates that person now.
What? Oh great! I missed it. What the fuck? Oh, what a cunt!
Jesus Christ! Oh wait, I missed it.
Oh man!
Fuck? Oh, what a cunt! Oh great! I missed it. What the fuck? Oh, what a cunt! I love the fucking oh.
Yeah, just the realization, and you just no sell it. My sides hurt.
Dude, my stomach hurts so bad right now.
Oh my god!
Maybe that was worth it.
Tears.
How much you donate anyway?
$3. He donates a lot too, but I feel like I gotta ban him after that one.
Oh.
But he donates a lot though.
I mean, I don't know. That it's almost like the laugh, almost. You know,
Yeah, kind of made up.
It's almost worth it.
Yeah. I didn't see what happened. Oh, what a cunt.
Oh man.
Fuck.
Whew.
Oh, I can't breathe. I'm like trying to like recover. Let me play another one.
Wait.
Super chat.
Oh shit.
Party.
Joe saw the Tommy coming to Leah from Friday WTF.
Oh yeah, dude. What the fuck? I mean, he did a couple things. I don't know exactly which one you're talking about, but I assume you're talking about the one at the end where he was like leaving and then he said bye to Leah and then went la, 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 la.
Oh, that was epic.
Generated.
Oh,
thank you. Coming to Leah from Friday. Yeah, is that what he said? Is that the one he's talking about? I mean, there might have been another one. I just don't remember. I think it was that clip though that he's talking about.
I think Tommy Hammered is a good way to center his zen and not get him so angry.
Yeah, because he just gets horny then and wants to touch people though. That's the problem.
It's interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I haven't seen him drunk that often, so.
You know, I can't find it. I think I might not have clipped it again. I think I had it clipped locally. So I got to go re-clip it again. But yeah, he's like, bye you, bye this person, bye you, bye Leah. Fucking weird, dude. Like, it's really weird. Even funnier is when he had JB on his show, and basically he wanted him to do his famous "You Hollywood" chant, and this is what happened.
And JB, would you lead me out with a chant real quickly?
What do you mean?
I have all my guests chant a thing that I say all the time. You Hollywood. Would you mind chanting with me before I end the show?
Gonna have to pass.
You Hollywood. You Hollywood. You Hollywood. Keep doing it, folks.
You Hollywood.
Gonna have to pass.
Gonna have to pass. And then fucking
Pass.
and then he's like, okay, and then he goes, you Hollywood, and JB's like, whoa. Like,
And JB, would you lead me out with a chant real quickly?
What do you mean?
I have all my guests chant a thing that I say all the time. You Hollywood. Would you mind chanting with me before I end the show?
Gonna have to pass.
Okay. You Hollywood. You Hollywood. You Hollywood.
For the record, I've never heard Tommy ever say that.
Me neither. What does he mean? He always says it.
Now, granted, I don't watch Tommy's stuff regularly. I only know him from, obviously Joe's stuff, but like I've never heard him ever say that.
oh, well, he's got this thing on a lot of interviews where he basically asks people to chant you Hollywood with him.
When the fuck did that start?
Wouldn't you have him like say like, aren't you like, do like a soundbite like you're watching Tommy NC 20 like instead
I
of
don't know. He's
or in some cases you're watching Tommy 2010 NC.
This is right. This is 3 years ago that that he came up with this you Hollywood thing, I think. And it's just a way for him to feel more special, since he's not.
Well, you can get a U-Haul and get the hell out.
You can get a U-Haul. Yeah, he just wants to, he wants to do all these things that mega celebrities do just because, I don't know why. It's for no reason.
It's better when he just does his own thing, honestly.
Yeah, just do your thing, man. You don't need to have all these concerts. It's just he wants to be famous and stuff. That's all it is. And it's fucking annoying. Let's see what we got.
Here we go.
Hey, $19.
Get well soon, Jake. Joe, do you think the WWE talent is comfortable getting their paychecks? Because they have already showed their skills in other federations. Is WWE a retirement plan?
That's an interesting thing. MWM 2 times. Thank you for the $19.99. Holy shit. If you guys want to get your shit in, feel free to super chat or donate down below. The link is down below. That's a great fucking question.
Honestly, it's funny you put it that way because that's how I always kind of feel when I see a lot of these guys who came out of NXT or came out of all these other places, and then I see what they're doing there. It's like, did they just come here for a paycheck?
Well, it
it
depends on the point in their career. Like AJ Styles, it couldn't be any better for him. Like this couldn't have been a better decision. Yeah. He's the top guy, and he's already done everything else, and he's trying to seal his shit for his family. So this is the best case scenario. They're getting the most out of him, out of anybody that's coming to the company at this point. Even at one point it was Kevin Owens that you could point to that was like, well, but it's really Charlotte and AJ Styles are on a pedestal above, I think, anybody else. Can you name someone else who's from NXT that's above AJ or Charlotte?
Or you mean
or just right? Yeah, I mean Charlotte. Okay, Charlotte and AJ Styles are doing well for themselves, but they're both opposite situations. Charlotte came into NXT, was grown in, and she's made it. AJ came from the outside, and he's made it. And those are two different situations.
Seth?
Okay, Seth Rollins, right? Yep.
Yeah, that's the only other way
he probably had the fastest push, didn't he?
Roman.
But
you know what?
Is like a major heel with the whole, what did they call it? The other corporation, whatever they called it.
Well, I guess my point is like those people are different, right? Like Roman Reigns got paid while he was in FCW and stuff, and then in NXT, and so his paycheck is gradually increased. So him being in WWE and not having been anywhere else really works out fine. He doesn't ever need to. He'll never have to go anywhere ever at this point. I don't think. Charlotte should never have to go anywhere either because of how she's built into the business, and she was trained in NXT, and her paychecks go up and up and up. But somebody like Mike Bennett, is trying to break in like the other guys were. Mike Bennett went from all independent shows to some TNA and independent shows to ROH, and then working at ROH and independent shows, and then getting picked up by TNA, and then moving up to the WWE. I think Mike Bennett probably, I don't know if he was making more in Ring of Honor, but, probably making about the same. Mike Bennett is probably doing about the same in WWE that he probably was doing when the Kingdom was at its hottest points, but maybe not, because he had to divide that with Matt Taven. So Matt Taven and Maria and him had to take a split there, but he's getting to do it on his own with a separate contract in the WWE. So there is some cushion there of job security. So I get that. But everybody works different for other people. Like the Young Bucks, these people won't come to the WWE unless they're getting offered something probably better, because they're going to have to wrestle a whole hell of a lot more than what they're wrestling now. And those guys are making a good living now. So yeah, I do think that a lot of guys, anybody who's well-established on the independent scene or in New Japan or in ROH, anybody well-established that now wants to come to the WWE is probably taking it as a sort of a retirement plan situation where it's like, okay, now I want the comfort of this. But on the other side of things, they don't have to wrestle the same way they wrestle in New Japan and Ring of Honor when they come to WWE. They're not going to have to wrestle like that.
Yeah, but don't they have to wrestle? Don't they have to wrestle more?
More dates.
That's right.
They probably would have wrestled 100 times a year, and now they're going to probably wrestle 270 times a year.
Yeah. Well, you look at the landscape now. WWE is no longer, generally speaking, the end-all, be-all. You see, I mean, granted, I know you just said about the retirement plan. If guys are coming through the indies and doing their thing, getting their name established, and it's like, okay, well, there's only one thing left on the checklist, and that's to go to NXT or /WWE. You look at guys like Aries or Drew McIntyre, who got into WWE and then left. Yeah. Or in Aries' case, who established himself in TNA ROH, did the cruiserweight thing, and then left, and now he's like the top guy in Impact again. Or Drew McIntyre, who came in very young. I mean, granted, it was almost a decade ago, but came in very young, did his thing, left, became even bigger when he was gone, then came back, and now he's kicking ass. So I think you're right. It does depend on the point of their career at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think it does. It definitely does point to the point of their career. But think about it like this too. It's comparable to everything else in society now because of the internet. By the way, this is because of the internet mostly. It really is. A band no longer has to sign with a record label unless you're a band who is big and has money and needs a distribution situation and wants all this stuff taken care of and paid for, and you want to get the maximum distribution and advertising you can from a company. There's no need to sign for a record label. So a small-time band that would have been nothing and not been signed, because it used to be either all or nothing. Then it used to be almost all or nothing. You could get signed to a small indie label. But now you can do it yourself. You can create a following, and you can become a band. You can go on tour yourself, and you can make your own money with T-shirts, sell your own music digitally on your own website, create your own CDs at home if you want, and send them out. Whatever the case is, you can do it all yourself and take in all the profit yourself. So you could be with a small-time record label years ago and make $35,000 to $45,000 a year as a band. But you can now make that same money by yourself. Whereas if you went with another label, maybe you'd make almost nothing. So there's no reason to get signed with a label now. WWE is essentially the big record label. WWE is all the record labels. You don't need the WWE. You can make it on your own. It's very interesting that you can do that. Same thing with radio, right? If I went and got a job in Florida, I got offered that job in Florida years ago to be on the radio. That would have been $27,000 a year. It was $27,000 a year, 30 hours a week, which is fine because it would have gotten me in the door, and I would have been on a radio station, and I would have had press passes to things, and that would have been interesting. But I would have had to move my family down to Florida for $27,000 a year when I was working a job for $35,000 a year at the time, and doing YouTube, making about $3,000 like for advertisements in the year on YouTube. So you know what I mean? Like you can now do that yourself, and I have no boss. No one's around here telling me what to do. You know what I mean? Of course, we have the kids running here or there, and we, sometimes I got to do some shit, and I'm in trouble maybe. But I do all this on my own. I have no boss, and I'm doing better than if I were to take most entry-level radio positions, or even up mid-level in many cases, because disc jockeys now are just, I mean, like they're just shit on. Unless you have a morning show that's really good, you are not making money. Like it is horrific out there now for that shit. So it's all comparable to the same thing. it's funny how that is. Like it's the same way I'm doing, like what we're doing on YouTube, what I'm doing on YouTube, Connor, what you're doing on YouTube. And granted, everybody has different successes, just like the wrestlers. Like you could be, you could say
Cole Cabana.
Yeah, like
Look at him.
Cole Cabana is just a king. You know what I mean? The Young Bucks are kings. You know.
Yep.
Now there's other guys like in Ring of Honor, maybe like I don't know, like guys who are like just starting. I don't know. Give an example. Like I'm like the fucking. I don't know what I'm like. I'm like the Hangman Page of fucking YouTube or something on wrestling shows. Like, I'm not at the level of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, but I'm making a living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm there making a living. And, like Cheeseburger or somebody, those guys are like, starting off and they're getting something and they're trying to get bigger. That sort of thing. Flip Gordon, when he first started, was kind of like went under the radar for years, a year and a half, 2 years on the independent scene. I remember when we used to do shows at Top Rope Promotions and Flip Gordon would be there and he'd get 1 or 2 fans would come up to him, 3, 4 people. And because of his flashiness, eventually, like, just people would come up to him anyway because they're like, oh, that was really exciting what you did. Like, I don't even know you, but that was so exciting. And then girls would probably come up to him because he's a good-looking guy. So, but now that he's on Ring of Honor, now people know who he is. Like, so if he goes to an independent show now, it's not just some of the people there that don't know who he is and don't watch Ring of Honor might come up to him anyway. But now on top of that, the Ring of Honor fans definitely come up to him. So it's interesting how you build your own brand and how that's happened here on YouTube. It's very comparative to these other places. I'll stop rambling.
Good point. No, you're right. There's so many platforms now. I mean, how long's Twitter been around for?
I don't even know. 10 years?
Yeah, I mean, but think about like. Well, yeah, that sounds about right. But like, think how it was in wrestling before that.
Joe is like the Eugene of them. If that's yeah, I mean whatever. I'm like I am probably below Hangman, but somewhere below Hangman, but above somebody else. Anyway, you get my point.
It's crazy how over, especially. I mean, Flip Gordon. Jesus Christ, you hear what he's up to now?
Money wise?
No, he's challenging for the NWA title.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to think. It's just weird, man. Like, and it's funny because when I first met him, I always thought like there's something about this kid. He's really new. And when I watched him, I was like, man, he's got to get better at wrestling in the ring because right now he's doing all these flip things everywhere, but there's nothing else that he's doing. Like, he's gonna have to pick that up. And I think it was like 5 months later I saw him again, and I went, holy shit, he got a lot better. And like, it's impressive because you notice it. It's not some made-up thing. In 5 months, this guy went from what I thought was like a 4 out of 10 on the independents because he could do so many flips. That was cool, but he really couldn't put anything else together, it looked like. Or he wasn't connecting on a story and wrestling-wise. But then I saw him again, and I went, holy shit, he's like a 7 out of 10 now. And he used to be a 4 out of 10. Wow. And now when I see him, sometimes he has like fucking 8 out of 10 matches and 8.5s and sometimes 9s. Like, I mean, the guy is... It's just incredible to watch somebody in 3 years go from completely green but can do all this gymnastic stuff to putting it all together. Pretty fucking cool. And it was about a year and a half ago that I was talking with Road Dogg about him. I had the DMs, and I was DMing Road Dogg, and I was like, look at this guy, Flip Gordon. You guys could really train this fucking guy, I think. Like, he's really good. Like, take a look. And I was sending him. He's like, send me his headshot. And I was DMing Road Dogg his headshot, and I was like, I'm telling you, man, he's a good-looking dude. He's like a young guy. He's in the Army. I was like, fucking, you could do a whole bunch of shit with this guy. And he was like, all right, well, yeah, I'll take a look at that. I'm like, I'm telling you, literally, I think it was three weeks later. I think it was 3 weeks later.
He gets signed to ROH.
Ring of Honor signed him. Yeah, I was like, oh, fucking Ring of Honor signed him. But even better for him that happened than go to WWE because they might have neutered what he was doing. So. But just, it's crazy, man, the story of these people, and everybody can do this. Lindsey Sterling, the violinist girl, right? She finally makes it onto those reality shows. They kick her off. They tell her she's not good enough, blah, blah. She goes on YouTube, makes that video, blows up. Now she does tours everywhere and makes a ton of money, and she's recognized, like, virtually everywhere. It's just crazy, man. YouTube is a crazy outlet. The internet is a crazy outlet, but specifically YouTube. Because before YouTube, you could do all this stuff on YouTube. But there was no hub that connected everybody visually, quickly, and audibly to hear what you're doing instantly. And YouTube was the missing link. I mean, you can't even believe, if you have a major talent right now, and you're not putting it on YouTube, you're out of your mind if you're not putting it on YouTube. Because if you're doing anything, carpentry, fucking woodworking, if you do woodworking and you can do like fabulous mural shit, right? You might have a website and like 40 people come to it a day or like 7 people come to it a day. You're out of your mind if you not only don't videotape yourself making the shit, but also videotape what you do, and then also create something like a goofy TV show where you show it off or you make
or
things.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Jesse, because I'm...
Well, it's kind of like what you're saying, except like anything, fucking gardening, if you build engines, like, you can even do, like, time-lapse videos. People love that shit.
That's
or,
a great
build a whole
point.
fucking car and just record every step of it.
You just nailed it. If there's someone, if there was someone who can do woodworking models, and it takes, like, 3 hours to fucking 3 days, and you videotape the whole thing, and you can edit it together to do time-lapse on the thing you created, and then when you're done with the video, you know what I mean, 3-minute video, whatever, 1-minute video, 2-minute video, whatever it is. Then at the end, be like, here it is, my whatever the fuck. It's Big Ben in England. I made Big Ben.
It's all blue.
I did the whole thing, the woodworking of Big Ben and the light, and then the guy puts lights in it and the LEDs and they all light up. Because what a lot of people think when they see that is, wow, that video is entertaining. And on top of that, damn, I wish I could buy that. And then at the end he says, this is available right now on my website. I made 2 of them only, and I will only be making 2. They're available on the website. Check out my website, blah, blah, blah. People are going to go to the website. People are probably going to buy that product. And without YouTube, and as much as we shit on YouTube for all the shit it does, man, that fucking guy probably makes most of his sales from YouTube and grows an audience on top of it. And then makes money on ads on his own video. It's just crazy. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hey, I'm living the dream. Shit.
Yeah, look what happened with you. How's Fight going, by the way? Is it still working out?
Debut this week. I'm nervous as fuck.
Really? Yeah. God damn. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to get the app and everything. It's too bad they don't give us a code.
And they just announced that... Well, I'm gonna be talking to them about that because I know they have an affiliate thing, so I'll work on. I'll see what I can get for you. But
when I emailed them, I did email them a while back, and they were setting me up, but I forgot about it because we missed the pay-per-view. The whole point was I was trying to tell them, give me the code for the New Japan pay-per-view, so that way I can, you know what I mean, push it for that. And then we missed it, and so then we forgot about it. But yeah, definitely mention that to them. It'd be awesome. I didn't want to step on your toes with what you're doing and be like, oh, put me over there too.
Joe, you've done so much for me. I mean, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Least I can do.
No, you've done a lot for me. What?
Good Lord.
I mean...
Kill myself!
Do it!
No, here it is. Here it is.
Wait, I missed it. What the fuck? Oh, what a cunt. I missed it, though. What do you got going on, man?
You sure did miss it.
So, I'm debuting my own show on the Fight TV app this coming week.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Yeah. It's more or less what I do now, except I'm also going to be talking about Impact, ROH, New Japan, all that stuff all together. And Joe, I did mention the affiliate thing to them when I first talked to them, and they said they're restructuring it.
Oh,
but
okay.
So I'll as soon as I get any more info, I'll definitely slide it your way.
What I would want to do if I got on there, like if they were going to put me on there for something, I'd want a code. You know what I mean, like Joe Fight or something. That way, when people sign up for it, they know like that I'm getting.
Who got the viewers?
So many people signed up for it. So yeah, maybe we can figure it out sometime.
Hell yeah!
But anyway, so that's really cool, man. And so anybody that has the Fight app, look for Connor over there. It's gonna be cool. And shit, what else were we talking about? We're talking about Titus and Hulk Hogan. Okay, so blah blah. So I don't care. Hogan comes back at this point. I'm just sick of talking about it. Just bring him back, whatever. I mean, I think all the athletes know. I mean, we probably wouldn't even be here right now if it wasn't for Hogan. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of mad at him, but I kind of wouldn't be here anyway. I mean, really, nobody would be there, right? I mean, there was no Hogan. It'd be a whole different show.
I want to know what the Junkyard Dog thinks.
No, I want to know what Ron Simmons thinks. He's a guy I would not want to piss off.
Shit.
I think he'd be okay.
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he wouldn't really. I mean, fuck, man.
Well, but I mean, I do wonder what Ron Simmons think. Actually, I wonder. Maybe
I do too, because he's been very outspoken about like, and not in a negative way, obviously, but like African American black people in wrestling, and he's been very like he's been a great coach for a lot of people from what he's saying. So I'd love to hear his thoughts on it.
I feel like you try and deter it away from negativity on either side. Like, I feel like he wouldn't want to feed any hate towards Hogan nor the other shit. I think he would try and, like...
I think you're right. I think he'd be smart. I think he'd be smart enough to do that. I think you're right.
I wonder if he'd be similar to, similar to Booker T, where he's just like, listen, man, people fuck up. I don't know. But anyway, real quick, people are wondering again. I'll state it one more time just because I did it at the top of the show at the beginning.
Put Jake is dead in the title.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. Jake is in the hospital. It's pretty bad.
I hope that
but
gives him a chuckle.
He's okay, but it's like he may have a lung infection or an infection of his esophagus. They don't know. He's got a mask on. He's coughing up cups of blood. So they're keeping him in the hospital. They ruled out tuberculosis, he said, which, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So they're looking at all these different things. So
he said he had pneumonia?
He's had a pneumonia for 5-6 days. So it's in the lungs, they think. So then he's doing the albuterol, probably to clear the lungs out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fucking miserable time for him because he sends me messages every once in a while here. Just it blows because who the fuck wants to be in the hospital for days, So that really blows, but I don't know what you're gonna do. So
love you, buddy.
It'll be all right, Jake. We'll suck your dick later. Hope he's all right. I was worried last night, but he's okay right now.
Super chat.
Front stick.
The Mellow Yellow said crunt stick.
What did he say?
Crunt stick.
Crunt stick.
Somebody did say cronuts, but yeah, people used to call me cronuts in school. So,
Tell you, these are great T-shirt ideas.
Super chat.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan is shit.
Little Bex.
Oh, well.
Little Bex says Hulk Hogan is shit.
I'm thinking they called you cronuts because you kind of did something nuts. Am I right?
No, it was just. Well, I mean, they knew I was nuts, but they, I don't think it had to do with it.
Super chat.
Or
Well,
you
this
just sat the
just
wrong way.
got interesting, LMFAO, Jesse.
I missed it again.
Finn Balor, thanks for the $2, man. Yeah, Jesse's always good for a fucking. You're always good for at least one or two really big laughs.
Jesse can officially stay on ONW. Tom, Joe, Jake.
What's up, Finn Balor?
Got my vote.
The best thing about Jesse is he says these things a lot of times, and I miss them, and I hear it later on back, and I start laughing in the car.
Hey, Joe, Jake, another guy in Connor from exploded in Tommy's mouth kayfabe. I'm called the Hulkster's back now. Let's see him give Roman a leg drop. By the way, I'm going to watch WWE with my brain turned off.
Oh, Broken Lion. Well, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You can't watch this shit with your brain turned on. I mean...
What you were saying a second ago, Joe?
Breaking news, the cunt that spoiled NXT, Steven German, Vince McMahon, and the rest of WWE creative were having a fuck fest before they killed themselves while Tommy gets a hair cut trying to get off to his dead barber's wife. By the way, what you Hollywood means.
Oh my god. What is you
reads
Hollywood?
that like a cunt.
He's just saying that like we're Hollywood superstars, but it's you Hollywood, like YouTube Hollywood. It's fucking stupid. Sav King, thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. You support the show. I support your
Pauses
bra.
on that fucking robot. Annoying.
Vikings fan isn't racist. He had a group of 12 black guys bang his mom while he watches.
Oh.
He then cleaned up the mess.
At least you didn't call him a pack of them like fucking Mel Gibson did. Tommy's barber, thank you, man, and rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace.
12 cocks, one chick. That is a lot of dick.
It's impressive to donate from the dead.
That's a wonderful Saturday night, to be honest. I mean,
I prefer 13, but
you just throw her on.
That sucks. NXT is now ruined for us. Thanks, jackass. Who AJ gonna get at SummerSlam? Joe or maybe heel Orton if Hardy gone a while.
Oh, that's a good point.
I think Joe.
Samoa Joe?
Yep.
Yeah, because they're really building Joe now all of a sudden, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to kill it. They're going to do let's hope great matches. We said the same thing about Styles Nakamura.
Yeah,
they seem to only build people.
I hope Jake will be man. Thinking about him. Joe loves Justin.
Oh, no.
Cronin
He's
plus
dead.
Justin up in a tree. I miss you two together. Fucking SAILEY.
Well, it's his fault.
Goddamn IT. The new curse word is, drum roll please, MINSITRY.
What in the fuck?
Minsitry?
Ministry.
No, Minsitry. Spelled it wrong.
Ministry.
Have to get spell check, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Jesse, that wind is
Thank
killing
you,
me.
Joe, Connor, and Jess for a great show. Joe, see you at Summer Showdown. Matt, the Misfit Sanity is dead. If you don't believe me, ask Sasha and Bailey.
HLA.
Oh, yeah.
HLA.
MWM 2 times. Thank you for the $9.99 donation. Yeah, I agree. It's Matt the Misfit Sanity is dead. If you don't believe me, look at Sasha and Bailey. How do you think Matt the Misfit has been so hyped? Like he's just losing his mind about this, but just dead on arrival. They didn't do anything. They just said put him in matches. That's the creative for them. Put him in matches. That's right.
I said on Twitter about the Almas Styles match they did on SmackDown. I was like, I'm very like, I didn't want to say like upset, but like I'm like bummed that like Almas lost to Styles so fast. Granted, the match was great, but I'm like, you can't tell me you're not a little worried considering what we got from all the freaking NXT call-ups lately. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I did say when I was reviewing it, I said I'm pretty shocked that they did this early, but. I mean, they did make him look good. Like people were like saying Almas was buried, and I was like, he's not buried. He just said
no.
But it was a little strange. It was a little interesting. But also, I had just been thinking recently that I miss when they used to bring in people and they would put them at the forefront right away. That would make them seem like a big deal. Like facing the champion so quickly, it just makes you seem like a big deal. Now, why you get that shot, I don't know. It would have been nice if they built up a little more, like saying, well, he's had a lot of these house shows or whatever they want to say, like off-camera shows, where they've been traveling around. He's been winning a lot of matches, and now he's won a couple against Sin Cara, and so now he's going to get a little test here against the champion of our show, And they didn't really say it that way, but I wish they did. And so it just felt like he was important pretty quickly, I guess. And I don't know, I bought that, I guess, but I didn't mind it.
No, I mean they've done that before, way back in the past. But I got a little nervous considering all the crap we've gotten from NXT guys lately.
What do you think about Joe Dog? Did you like Joe Dog, Connor?
Dude, I was fucking cracking up at that shit. I love that. That was look and the voice was perfect.
I love it when Vince said "suck my dick" and you're like, "Whoa, Joe, dude!
Whoa, damn, Vince!
Dude, come on, man, dang!"
You know what happened is I was just fucking around with those FaceTime things, and and like I noticed that the face kind of looked like Road Dog, and I was like, all right,
it did. I'm like,
your facial hair ever served. Now is the time.
Yeah, it really. I by the way, the other day I was playing basketball and I lost the basketball in my neighbor's yard, so then I switched to hockey, and then this happened. Shot it right over the
fence. I saw your shoulders jump when it went over the fence. Like, oh shit!
I couldn't believe that, dude. I was aiming for that post and I hit it a lot. So I was trying to show off on the camera, like, yeah, I'm gonna hit this post right here, and then bam, I missed the post. And I don't know why I'm showing this, but I just thought this was hilarious. I'm videotaping my kids the other day. I put this on Twitter. I'm videotaping my kids the other day. And I'm like, oh, they're so cute and everything. Yeah, you saw this, but then my son the little one comes up to Brennan, just boom. He's just like, oh shit, Finn, no. So he whacks himself. Like I'm like, what are you doing?
Went full mankind right there, just fucking.
Yeah, he went Mohican like, what? Oh, Brennan's like, whatever. Like, what do you? Oh shit! I even swore. I swore in front of him. That's
the part that gets me. Like, oh crap! I mean, don't do that.
Yeah, I was like, oh no! Like,
do that to myself all the time.
You don't punch girls.
She knows. Wait. So the end of the clip, she no-sells it, and he's freaking.
Yeah, he's selling it, and she's not. She's like, whatever, and he's like, ah.
He's like, it's no big deal, see?
It was really funny though. I'm like, why? Like, why are you crying? You punched her in the face. But yeah, it was because I yelled at him. But it was like, oh man.
Just imagine explaining that to anybody else. Like,
young man.
He's an empathetic young man.
Young man.
We have on the phone now, Mr. Rojas.
That's Luke Rojas. What's up?
What's up, man? You made a 15-year-old made a grown man cry.
Yeah, I'm gonna brag about that now for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be like.
I heard you were gonna make "I Made Bailey Cry" T-shirts.
Yeah, dude. You know what? People are gonna make fun. People are gonna say shit about me in the chat. They're gonna say, "Yeah, you're just a fucking little kid." And I'll be like, "Yeah, well, this little kid made JB cry. What did you do? You fucking
When the fuck did this happen?
Jesus,
I gotta see this.
That's horrible. But it was on it was the post show of Out of Nowhere, which.
No, Corrupted.
Oh, Corrupted, right? Corrupted post show.
Yeah.
And everyone knew we were live. Everyone knew we were live. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, he just happened to not realize that you guys were live.
No, he knew because I told him, and he said, "Okay." He knew.
Yeah, he cried like a little bitch.
Oh God. Jesus.
I just want to say, there was a certain thing that happened.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Oh man.
He's a pussy though.
hasn't spoke to me since that night. By the way, hasn't spoke to me since that night.
Good. Anyway, what was it? Oh, so apparently Alexa's sweet ass or whatever, that donation ruined NXT or something like that. Like saying, I was like, but then again, I was like, I already kind of assumed that was going to happen.
Yeah,
so,
but I mean, it would have been.
So it's kind of like when people say, it's kind of like people would say, oh, Dave Meltzer predicted the main event to WrestleMania.
Right.
Like, I think we all did. Like, we all just had, we just logically guessed. It's not really a spoiler when we all kind of sort of knew that was going to happen.
Right.
It's like, it would be more of a shock. It would be more annoying if they ruined like a big heel turn that nobody knew about. But it's like, oh, you're going to ruin the result of a match that pretty much everybody guessed, or a lot of people guessed. It's like, dude, who cares?
There was a fucking thing. There was a thing fucking Meltzer said recently about like WWE trying to purchase Evolve, and they're like, well, it might happen, it may not happen, but it might happen. And it was the most vaguest fucking thing I ever heard. I'm like, what in God's name?
He always does this whenever there's like a slight. It's like he's the master of this, and I always know when it's going to happen too, because I see it too. But I don't know. I just don't think, wow, I could really spin that into a story. Like, I don't always think that way, but I do. So like, it's kind of like, wow. Like, I'll be like...
Well, Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez, they suck each other off a lot. I've
really?
seen the video footage.
You've seen
They go down on each other.
Well, no,
Brian Alvarez, he wrestled one match
I hope you really
in a bingo hall, so now he's a master.
You gotta say you heard that happened, like that legally, so like you can protect yourself.
I mean, I heard it happened because they kidnapped me and they locked me in their basement.
Oh my!
Kill myself! Kill myself!
Dude, it sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the background. Did you hear that? Do it! Do it! It sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude.
Was it like in Pulp Fiction? Was there ball gags?
It was just like that. Like
Brian Alvarez is worse than Dave Meltzer, right? Because Brian Alvarez is like such a fucking kiss ass to Dave. He'll be like, yeah, I agree. He wrestled like 2 matches in a bingo hall, so now he's like a master at wrestling, and he knows everything about wrestling.
Hey, that means I'm a master because I've wrestled 7 matches, so that means, whoa.
It's more than him.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm in the Hall of fucking Fame. And the only reason I stopped wrestling because I got drunk.
I just came in my pants.
I mean, that's hardcore, bro. Can you imagine that? Like all that work of training and backyard wrestling 10 years before that I did and everything I did, and I stopped wrestling because I was getting loaded on a Wednesday night, driving around with picking up people and almost killing myself for 3 years. I mean, like it was pretty crazy. That's pretty hardcore, man.
I wrestled a few times in the backyard.
I skipped all the
I
good stuff.
My friend, so.
Oh well, that's his fault. It was his fault. I'm way more hardcore dude than Jake Roberts. I skipped all the wrestling shit. I went right to let's just be fuck ups. You know, I went right into just.
Do you guys think that Sasha and Bailey are lesbians now? Is that the new storyline they're doing? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, but everyone's saying that. Everyone's
You know, I don't
that.
like talking about my feelings.
It really was. If they're not lesbians, I see. I'm convinced that it's not a lesbian thing. That the writing is just that horse shit.
Someone
Orange is the new black in WWE, dude.
Yeah, dude. Rojas, I believe that, Andrew. I love you, Luke Rojas. Thank you, Luke.
I want her to squawk.
What do you think? What do you think, Connor? Squawk, damn it! I just think it's coincidence that the writing is so cheesy.
I mean, it's so PG. I wouldn't think they would go that route. But then again, they have Balor with the whole, you know, the multicolor Balor Club is for everyone thing. So I wouldn't put it past him at this point. I don't know what the fuck to believe.
Yeah, but he's not going out there like doing if he was doing gold dust shit without all the makeup and stuff, then it'd be a little weird. Well, he's just wearing a shirt.
Plus Ellsworth.
What's that?
Plus Ellsworth fighting women.
Oh yeah, he's fucking weird. I don't know what's going on with that gimmick, but
fight.
He's fucking
round one. Guy. Fight. Connor is now on fight.
China would have just used him for a fucking Q-tip or a dildo.
We're going to be doing the missile dive tonight, and she just throws him inside Natalia's pussy.
Q-tip on a pole match.
I wonder if they'd let this show on the Fight Network. Jesus.
Probably not.
No.
Well, actually, I don't know. That's a good question.
They'd get the petitions like, you know who you have on your show?
I don't know. I kind of... Part of me wants them to do the lesbian thing to see where the fuck they go with it, but at the same time, like, let's take a look at WWE's like gay lesbian angles from the past and see how riveting those have been. Billy and Chuck, fucking the HLA, Trish and
but dude,
Mickey James.
I enjoyed Billy and Chuck though. I'd take that one.
I think that was one of the best swerves I've ever seen with Bischoff doing the whole.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
That was hilariously amazing. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you couldn't believe. When you watch it now, you kind of know it, like, whatever. But yeah, when you were watching that live, you after a while, you were like, what's up with this fucking guy? Like, you started thinking that, but I did not expect him to peel his fucking face off and be fucking Eric Bischoff. That was insane.
He said in an interview, in numerous interviews that he was in that makeup all day. He got to the arena like he was one of the first people there. Yeah. And he said he greeted a friend that he knew for 20 years and his girls had met them. And he met him and none of them recognized him.
See, they needed to do that with Stephanie on the fucking Undercover Boss thing or whatever. It made no sense what they did with her. Then again,
changed my hair to blonde and call myself Christy or whatever the fuck.
The whole thing was fake anyway, but it was, they could have done something. But let me let's play a couple more of these nations. We out of them? Oh, we're out of them. Donate some more, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Let me take.
Where's your cup?
Well, we'll go to the phone calls. Where's your cup? Where's my tip cup? Where's my begging jar?
God damn it!
You got an unknown caller on the phone. What's up? Here, this should be good.
Hello, everyone.
Hey. Here it is.
What up?
I hate to break it to you guys. I've been watching you for the last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah? What's my name?
Congratulations.
Let's get a soundboard.
President Trump.
No, my name's not Trump. It's Joe. You asshole.
Can't get that soundboard up.
Is that I know how to take a joke.
You know how to take a cock. You know how to take a cock.
Michelle.
A big, frothy, throbbing, veiny dick. Hey, Aaron, what's up, man?
Well, kind of pissed that NXT was spoiled, but whatever. I just had to ask, is Oscar
Hey, I got that guy's IP address if you want it.
Nah, it ain't that big of a deal.
Oh, okay.
It's 12. I ain't got the fortitude to be an angry black guy at 12. It is what it is. I'm just kind of pissed about Oscar.
At 12.
At 12. That's the funniest thing is that you brought up the time.
I ain't got time for that.
It's 12 o'clock, but it's 7 o'clock. Black people get really mad. It's 7 o'clock. That's when we really turn it on.
hey, you know.
Super chat. Super chat.
Oh, there's a donation.
Who wears the strap-on? Sasha or Bailey?
I'm gonna say Sasha.
Sasha, yep.
Yeah,
The
Bailey.
boss.
Bailey wants to
She's
be the
the-
guy. JP Powers or J Power. Thank you, J Power. Yo, anyway, sorry, Aaron. Go ahead, man.
Is Oscar dead now, or what?
Might as well
Pretty
be.
much done, right?
She's severely wounded, which is just horrific. Yeah, I did see the photo of me and my buddy. I know we look like Eminem and Dre or whatever people have been saying. I seen it. Yeah, I saw it.
I didn't even think of that until you just mentioned that.
Somebody sent me this photo they found of me, and so I sent it. So then I printed it out. Yeah, there we go. It's Eminem and Dre.
Call me a doctor.
That's my buddy Malcolm, though. But anyway, yeah. So that was a nice photo of us. We were slammed here. To say, like, he couldn't keep his eyes open. That's not like one of those lucky camera shots where someone's eyes close quickly and you catch them with their eyes closed. He was actually passing out. And you can tell by my face that I'm passing out. Man.
But you can compose it better.
Yeah, plus he's in his PJs actually here, and I'm like ready to still. I'm like, let's go out again. It was crazy. But anyway, that was 2007. 11 years ago? I don't know. Yeah, 2007. Damn. But anyway, yeah, Aaron, I mean, I'm not mad about it. I can blame you for that, but what else after the NXT thing?
Well, pretty much I was like, I seen something on Twitter, and it kind of set me off with Road Dogg, because I'm usually like, oh, you're friends with him, so I'm usually pretty cool about almost anything he'll do. I was like, whatever. Then Carmelo had this post, you mad? And then Road Dogg said, oh, they're all just hating. I said, why? I think I replied, why the hell wouldn't we be? You keep booking Oscar to look like shit. Who likes this? Who writes this? Some dude responded to him or something, and then Road Dogg said, you know, I write this stuff, and then had me thinking, what's going on here? I'm thinking Oscar's like a precautionary tale to Japanese women's wrestlers, don't come over. Just don't.
Yeah, I mean, I get the point that you can't just have this girl. I think they finally figured out we can't just book her winning every second. Like, we got to do something else. We got to do something else. And I think that... I just think they went too far with it.
Do you feel with the reception that Paul Heyman got and the strip the title chance that Vince's feel they have done it and Roman will be cheered at SummerSlam?
Fuck no.
I hope not. I don't think so. I think this is more of them really trying to build a massive heel. This is more of a sign to me that they're not going to turn Roman heel, or they won't turn Roman heel until Brock is gone, which could happen. And I think Brock is going to hold on to the belt now until WrestleMania. Like, I really think...
I think he'll drop it the night after SummerSlam. I think that's when Braun cashes in.
Well, that's at first everybody said, oh, Braun will come out that night, beat Roman for it. But then I said I thought it was going to be the night after too. But now I'm wondering if he really will keep it. Like, I don't know, man. And listen, I had something queued up to play because our friend and sometimes nemesis Scott made this, and I heard the ministries come in. Take a look at this. Oh my God!
Sounds familiar.
I'm now representing the ministry.
He goes.
Fuck out of here with that shit. What the fuck?
Oh man,
I want to know who's filming that part.
No, that's just sitting. I think it's just sitting there. I think it's on a bookshelf.
No, but it moved up, didn't it?
Did it?
So someone had to hold.
Oh, I think he's holding it. I think he's holding it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the gods are holding it. Maybe the aliens
can you
are
do me a
holding
favor?
it.
Can you film this for me?
No, I had this queued up. I was about to play it, and then coincidentally enough, Scott called in, so we'll put him on the phone. What's up?
Yo, what up, man? Joe, listen, bro. Are you circumcised or not circumcised?
Oh, all right.
Oh, wow, we're getting really personal here on the top.
Well, we're just gonna get right into it here.
Circumcise this.
Are you
burning question everyone wants to know.
Are you like sitting there fantasizing, and this is gonna play into your fucking sick masturbation session?
Well, no, I just put my finger in my foreskin and it smelled like lobster, and I was just wondering if you have the same problem.
Oh god. Oh my god, dude.
It smelled like lobster. Little butter sauce.
Listen,
is that what we call schmegba?
Listen, I am circumcised. Yeah, they cut it all. They cut the. It's nice. It's all shaped nicely.
Did him, oh God, circumcise it for you?
He
No.
paid for it.
I think most people do circumcise. I want to say like, I think 70%, right, of people probably, or 60, or I don't know.
What? That it's free?
I don't know, man. I always wanted to be circumcised. That's all, and like I feel like I'm left behind.
Yeah,
you can still get it done.
Yeah, you could. It's gonna be a little rough though.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird now to do it.
Well, yeah, it's age.
Because you remember those like little fucking toys with the little water in them? They were filled up with water like a waterbed, and they were about 5 inches long and like 1 inch thick, and they were round. They were like you could squeeze them and they'd flop all over the place. That's kind of what an uncircumcised penis looks like, you know? It's hard to stick it in because it's all like slopping into itself. So I prefer now that I'm glad that my skin is gone. That way we know it's going in, you know?
So, like, do you have, like, a restoration device, like God of Cringe, or no?
No, I mean, I don't have anything like him at all. I mean, who has anything like what that guy has at home? That guy probably has bodies in his house.
Do they have dicks?
Probably.
Didn't I say one time that I think I told JB one time I had bodies buried in my backyard?
Probably. It probably creeped him out.
I don't know if I do or don't, though. I don't know.
He'd be like, well,
Oh
fuck,
my
did you
God.
shoot him?
Yeah, did you kill them?
I don't know, man. I can't remember.
Are you looking to have bodies in your yard and to do things like that?
You must have a big yard.
Whoa. I mean, what do they call that when you have sex with dead bodies? What's that called?
Necrophilia?
Necrophilia, yeah.
Yeah, that's
we got
it.
Jesse knew right away. He's like, necrophilia?
You damn right, son.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard
I
that
got a
mentioned
bigger
to me
yard
one
than he
time.
does.
Whatever.
Yeah, call the police.
I got a
Yeah,
bigger
call the
yard.
police.
Yeah, if you get a big enough yard to do it, man, you can dig them up and get on down in there.
Hey, I know this is a wrestling show. I'm just fucking around, but like, let's talk about that dream match coming up. How about that?
The shovel in the dirt?
The Velveteen Dream?
No, man. The dream match. Macho Man versus Razor Ramon, man. I can't wait for that shit.
Well, it's going to have to happen in heaven or hell. I don't think it's going to happen here.
Well, I mean, I'm in a different dimension. It's happening in my dimension.
Oh,
buddy.
my God. Well, hey, Scott,
What's Macho Man wearing?
call up and monetize this on Friday.
Yeah,
You can call up on Friday, and Ken can yell at you again for an hour.
Hey, I accept that challenge.
All right.
Hey, listen, before I go, how's Dre doing, bro?
Jake, he's doing okay right now, but I don't know, man. They're just still testing him. They're running like they just can't. It's like fucked up, dude. It's like they know that he's bleeding and he's coughing up blood, and they got him hooked up to this machine for his lungs, and they're trying to figure out what's really going on.
That's all good. That's all good. I already heard you say that. I mean, yeah, God bless you.
I mean,
how's Dre doing?
Dre,
Dr. Dre, bro.
Oh, Dr. Dre, not Jake.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
What the fuck? Who the fuck is Dre? Like my buddy? That kid?
The photo.
The kid from the
You
photo?
know the lyrics. He's locked up in his basement.
Shout out to Dre, bro.
Oh man, yeah, he's in the
And those
he's in the
PJs.
basement. Yeah, you know that kid Malcolm randomly that I just showed a few minutes ago. We were randomly at one night. We heard fucking. Now we didn't hang out for like 6 months at this point. I've been hanging out with other people and doing stuff, and he was doing shit, and like I just hadn't seen him in a little while. And all of a sudden, one night we're all hanging out, and we're upstairs in the room watching a movie with like me and like 5 of my friends, all watching a movie. Dude, I'm go downstairs to my house, and my mother goes. I heard something outside. It was weird. My mother goes, somebody's on the roof. Somebody's trying to break into the house. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Then she comes running down again. I grab a bat, right? I grab a bat, and I'm like, all right, whatever. So me and my buddies are all like hopping together, like, let's go see. She goes, there's a black guy on the roof. There's a black guy on the roof. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? So I look on the roof and I can't really see him, you know. I mean, but I can see somebody's there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I flip the light on outside, and there he is. His fucking eyes just started shining, and I was like, oh, the fuck. And then I finally got a view of him, and I'm like, is that fucking what the fuck are you doing? And so he climbed up from the car onto the little tiny roof we have, but he busted the gutter when he pushed off. He bent the gutter in half, and it like fell off a little bit. And he was banging on the window in the room we were in. We heard the banging on the window, and so the couple of the guys were down here looking. The girls were still up in the room, like watching the movie, and they screamed like insane because the bang bang on the window from Malcolm, and they were like, ah, fucking. So I opened the window.
My God.
I opened the window. He just walks in. He's like, hey. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I'm like, you busted the gutter. My mother was pissed, dude, because like she just had this whole house like thing built, and like the gutter was bent in half, and he's like, I don't know. I was like, hey, I know he lives there, so I just came on by. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing, dude? Like,
dude, I know a couple people.
I thought you were about to say that's the story of how you guys met.
No, oh my God, wouldn't that be fucking hilarious?
Can you imagine that was the way you met? That you're friend?
But what I will say is he was hammered out of his mind, and he was like hitting on my kind of girlfriend at the time, who wasn't my girlfriend yet, really, but. It was like weird. He was like hitting on her all weird. Like he was like, "Yeah, it's okay though. You'd like this, you know." She's like, "Get this fucking guy out of here." It was funny. So we had to get rid of him eventually because he was just so. You know when someone's just so far gone. You know, like we killed him. No, but no. You know when someone's just.
Get rid of him. How'd you get rid of him?
No, a dumpster. No, he's fine. No, he was like sorry the next day. He's like, hey, sorry. I'm like, no, it was really cool that you just came by, but it was like, I'm like, dude, you were loaded. Like none of us were drunk, and you were just obliterated. So like, no, you know when you can't handle someone who's obliterated when you're not drunk at all. You know?
Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it too, and it's like, you know, you're sitting there, and the guy just won't stop touching a girl or being like, hey, what's up? And you're just like, dude, oh my God, dude, what are you doing? We're just watching a movie. So yeah, we had to boot him out. Yeah, it would have been funny though if we beat him with bats, thinking he was just some guy trying to break in. You know?
Yeah. And that's how you guys became friends.
That would be hilarious if he was just a random black guy. Yeah. Well, and you know what though? I will say this: when I yelled out the window and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing out there?" That was the moment that I realized how I would probably handle an intruder, like. Because I wasn't thinking I'm gonna go smash his head. I'm gonna get something. I didn't even call the cops yet. Like I just was like, get off my roof. Like so that's when I realized that's because you don't know what type of person you're gonna be.
That's when I realized they better fucking listen or I'm fucked.
Well, no, that's when I realized I must be a pussy because like you should go out there and beat somebody if they're on your house, but. No,
well, then you get then if you kill them, you're in trouble. So it's better that you try and scare them first.
You drag them in the house.
You know.
No, but I just went out. But in some southern states, you know what I mean, or some
you shoot him.
You shoot the guy, right? Like they would shoot somebody without even asking, and then imagine that you shot your buddy. Like that's why. Like,
oh my God.
Not a lot of people do that, but some people do. Some people don't even like. They just be like, some fucking guy's on the roof. They grab a gun, they just shoot the guy. They don't, and they can do that, and it's legal. That's crazy to me. Like,
that would make for one hell of a wrestling match, the roof match.
A roof match with him would have been good, yeah. He probably would have been fun. If I threw him off the roof, he would have just ran away because he would have been like, he was so loaded, man. It was like he was on PCP. It was great.
Why, Joe? Because all black guys can run? What the fuck?
No, I mean like he would run because he was just fucking. He just wasn't gonna pass out like most people. He was just so low. He was just so hopped up and ready to go. Like
that's like when I get arrested. They're like, "Are you on peyote or is it just liquor?" And I'm like, "Well, it's just liquor. Maybe I needed some peyote to calm
Yeah, no shit, right? You got
it. Yeah, like there's sometimes where you could be drunk enough. There's sometimes you hit the ground, you just pass right out. But this guy was he was in the mindset of like he would have hit the ground and been like, "Oh!" and then just kept running. You know?
Yeah, immortal.
Just got up and start dancing like the Godfather.
Oh man, fight!
Who don't like the Godfather?
No, everybody loves. Come on, we love the Godfather.
Right.
Hey, listen, Scott, call back on Friday, man. I'm gonna move on, bro.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, good chatting. All right,
baby.
Boys, peace out.
Good shit.
All right, man. Blah blah blah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
440's on the phone. What's up?
Good deal.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? How you doing?
What up?
Doing good. It's generated. I didn't realize it was.
When I take your calls, it like boots you over to a different number, and it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a lot of things to say, so I'm just gonna rapid fire real quick. I was referring to when Tommy said goodbye to Leah. I stopped. I kind of like I had to go to sleep, so I stopped like watching as soon as Temple God laughed at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, he's losing the belt tonight. I wake up the next day and then watch Tommy do that shit, and I'm just like, oh, what the fuck.
Oh man, it was so fucking weird, dude. Like, you want to hear it? I found it.
Like if you look back, look at Himmelgod's face. Just look at his face.
Okay.
This is the greatest reaction I've ever seen in my life. Also combined with you.
All right, here it is. Let's watch it. Wait a minute. Let's watch it. Here it is.
Pass out.
Fuck, drink some water.
Okie dokie.
Make sure you drink some water. I'm not kidding.
See you, Himmelfarb. See you, Ken. See you, Leah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, you're right. Himmelgod goes like he's like, all right.
He's like smiling, and then once Tommy does the sound, you see Himmelgod just go, what?
Oh my god, dude.
Near drop the bill.
That is hilarious.
So I also want to bring up something about the whole Sasha and Bailey thing and the question if they're going to be lesbian.
Yeah.
If you go on Instagram, there's a desktop Instagram, surprisingly, and if you go on Sasha Banks' Instagram story, there's literally a picture, I think it was from Monday, and it's Bailey staring, like, you know how you can put, like, GIFs or pictures on Instagram right now?
Yeah, yeah.
You can put on your story. She put, like, I don't know if it's googly eyes, but she put eyes that make it look like Bailey staring at her ass.
Oh,
and then
boy.
There's, like, if you go on their Twitter, there's a lot of other evidence pointing to this.
Maybe they're just having fun with it. Maybe they're just having fun with all the weird rumors all of a sudden.
Yeah, maybe.
Or they're bumping clams.
Or they're banging each other.
Also, dear WWE, fuck you for spoiling NXT. You're welcome.
I
They've
mean,
been doing that for like months though.
That's the crazy thing.
But, like,
everyone
I know
knows.
On the app, I know, but even if you like have the WWE app, which unfortunately I have, they straight up tell you something huge happened in NXT or something huge happened on 205 Live. Please click to see what happened.
Yeah.
Does that on and even if you don't want the app, you kind of have to have it for the network, so it's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I guess their rationale is probably.
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna get new people to sign up.
I'm gonna be honest. Are we all happy that Becky Lynch is getting a title shot finally?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I am. If they have
Is that the one that looks like a fucking teenager?
I don't know.
She has a little fucking blow up things. That.
No, that's Bailey.
Okay, I don't like that broad.
Oh, okay. Well, she's terrible on Raw.
Well, allow me to have a 30-minute debate with you on why I like her. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Oh man.
I respect your opinion, man. Hey, I
like Becky. I like Becky. I just think that I thought.
I like all the NXT chicks.
But
like,
it's just.
I like Becky after she liked my tweet yesterday.
She looks like she should be in detention.
Cool. Yeah.
Freaking Bailey likes my tweet. Like I went to Raw and someone dared me to buy those. They have thunder sticks over Wacky Arm Playing with Tube Men, and I bought them out of a dare. And then I posted it like, "Hey, I got these out of a dare," and then Bailey liked the tweet, and I'm like, "Well, I guess it was worth it."
That's hilarious. Well, that shows you, man. These girls should be so popular that like nobody can even tweet them. Like, there's just so much. But that's how like bad it is right now. You can tweet them, and they'll still like your stuff. Like it's.
In my life, also combined with you.
Drink some water. Oh, here it is.
Okie dokie.
Make sure you drink some water. I'm not kidding.
See you, Himmelfarb. See you, Ken. See you, Leah.
What?
Wow, that emphasis on the last one.
Yeah.
See you, Leah.
Right there, he's flicking the clip.
Just look at that.
See?
Dude, but the reason why it's so perfect, just Himmelgod's face, as soon as he said that sound, like as soon as he made that sound, Himmelgod's face goes from, yeah, goodbye, Tommy, to, what the fuck am I listening to?
You know that was some kind of subliminal sexual thing because everybody else, it was like, see ya, Mike, see ya, Dan, see ya, Himmelgod, see ya, Leah, like...
Man, he's on that Booker T and Kurt Angle shit from back in the day.
What's that?
No, he's on Jonathan Coachman's commentary team.
Oh man, I don't know what he's on, but he's not sleeping here ever. That was it. That was the one. That was the thing.
The fucking weirdest thing.
That sealed it for Leah.
I would seriously just like draw a line and be like, "Hey, Tommy, this is your side of the room," and then me and Leah are right here, and then Tommy just watches you and Leah do it.
Yeah, he would peek in. He'd be the one that come in the door, like just be like, "Hey, I just thought it." Like, oh.
and then instead of leaving, he just pulls up a chair.
Right. I'll just watch.
I might have a seat down here.
I kind of saw him more as the type to kind of come sneaking up the blanket, All of a sudden.
Oh,
you think it's the dog or something?
Like the dog in that fucking K9 movie or whatever it was? Remember that?
Belushi? Like, did we see Tommy in the bed last?
He's in his suit, though.
But did we see Tommy in the bed? No, there's no way. And then you pull back the sheets and there's the fedora.
Oh, God. It's like fucking Godfather.
Did you guys by chance? I know Smackdown was on that day, but did you guys all watch the All-Star game by chance?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I didn't watch it. I watched. I saw some of it because the Red Sox were there, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
As soon as I saw Jeff Hardy's promo,
other than that, no.
As soon as I saw Jeff Hardy's promo, I was like, do I want to watch 6 of my favorite players on my baseball team go to the All-Star game and tear it up? Or do I want to watch Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke act like a bunch of friggin' weirdos on SmackDown Live?
Yeah, no.
Cleveland Indians fan, by the way, for those wondering. Just saying.
It's a mess on... I mean, the Hardys are a mess combined. Like, they're really messed up. Generated, thanks for the call, bro. Hey, Aaron, I'm going to let you go, bro.
Thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Aaron. We'll see you later, man. 2 cents, baby. Aaron's 2 cents. Thank you, Aaron's 2 cents. Yeah.
Shit, that's who that is?
Yeah, he's been calling a while.
Wow. I know, a long time. Shit.
Got a couple, gonna get into the donations now.
My last donation didn't play.
Really? Tommy's Barber, that's because you're not alive. No, I'm just kidding. Tommy's Barber, thank you. Fight! Send me it later. I'll take a look at it. I'll see if I can refund it or something. It's weird that it didn't play. I thought we heard all of them. Maybe not.
That's it too. I think you were caught up.
Fight. That's great promotion right there. Fight.
There's subliminal, liminal, and superliminal.
We want to see.
What's up, my faggers?
What's up? Oh. What's up, baby? What was that? What did I come up with? I forget now. Cunt something? I don't even remember. Oh, Crunt Sucker or something? Crunt Sticker?
Yeah. Crunt Stick.
Crunt Stick, yeah.
Crunt Stick. You're a Crunt Stick. Casey is raw. Thanks for the 316.
Want to bump up some Crunt Sticks?
Yeah, let me pass one of those Crunt Sticks over here to me. I want to try one of those out.
Fucking asshole, go rub your Crunt Stick.
Super chat.
Sounds unclean.
Also, Rhonda's husband, Travis Brown, wants to get in the ring and has interest in a wrestling career. Brown is currently UFC. He also has a past of DV.
DV?
Hmm?
What's DV? Dick vagging? Dick vagging. Finn Balor forever. Thanks for the $5. You know what? Ronda's husband. Yeah, they're going to end up getting in the ring as a tag team at some point, right? It'd be like Stephanie and Triple H versus Ronda and her husband or whatever.
Super chat. Super chat.
The Ministry of Evil is growing as I have joined.
Oh, domestic violence. I get it. Okay. Yo, yeah, it's growing, man. Sav King says the ministry is growing.
Super chat. Super chat.
Hope Jake gets better. Billy and Chuck was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Broken Lion. I do too, because the shows are fucked. I need Jake back. Just I'm selfish. I need him back. Don't die. Yeah, but just being in the hospital that long with a fucking infection is terrifying. Like I'm terrified right now, knowing he's there for that. Matthew, thank you for subscribing.
Being there, periods sucks because you could get an infection just being in those fucking places.
Well, because of that, he's saying that all the doctors now have to wear like the wrap ups and the masks and everything. Yeah. But he'd been there 3 days without them wearing it.
Super chat. Super chat.
What are chances of Brock being champ until WM35?
You know, C Nation, I thought they were 0. I thought they were definitely getting the belt off him by SummerSlam. But there's a weird part of me now that thinks no.
Hey Joe, what happened to the Usos?
The Usos. They got screwed over. They got buried. The guys, they are guys, Mike Daniels. They are guys that literally grabbed the brass ring, then were put in a spot. They delivered, and every single time they got pushed down or pushed back, or got stalled. Now, granted, when they came back out again, they got pushed back to the top again, but it ruined their momentum. What in the world did they do to the Usos? It's fucking crazy.
Shit bum.
Tommy sleeping at your house would be like that scene in Sling Blade where they woke up with Carl there holding a hammer.
Sling Blade!
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You're right.
Except he's holding a microphone, and
I hope it's a microphone.
Except he's just diddling himself, you know? He could just be diddling himself. Brett the Shitman Fart, thank you so much, man. Shout out to... Yo, Fouseytube, what's up, Fousey?
Kill myself!
Oh, no. Don't do that, man. Come on. Why would you ever do that, Fousey? Don't do that to yourself. That's a bad thing to do. Oh. What the hell? Did you guys see this shit with Fouseytube just freaking out?
No.
No.
He had like a meltdown. We're going to play this on Monetize This. I'll show you guys on Monetize This. But, yeah, dude just had a meltdown and was like... So, he was like saying about being positive and all this stuff. But then he got in a fight with Keemstar because Keemstar was like, well, you're not fucking positive or whatever. But then he's like, you made me want to kill myself.
The attention you're giving me now of you saying Fousey is the biggest piece of shit, egotistical asshole on this earth. I have bipolar and depression. That what you put into my head made me want to kill myself.
He's yelling it.
Setup's even better when you play the full clip like that.
I would not have thought that's what that guy looks like. That
He's yelling at Keemstar, so it's like I think him and Keemstar are just trying to set up a boxing fight or something. See,
I wouldn't put it past them.
If they have a boxing fight, this was all a work, which is amazing if you ask me.
I was gonna say that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea.
Bipolar and depression. That what you put into my head made me want to kill myself.
Same.
I'm Fouseytube, I wanna
kill myself.
I'm Fouseytube, I wanna
kill myself. Kill myself. Kill myself.
I'm Fouseytube, I wanna
kill myself.
I'm Fouseytube, I wanna
kill myself.
I'm Fouseytube and Keemstar makes me wanna
kill myself. Kill myself.
Look at this wife beater, what am I wearing? Am I at the Bikini Beach party? Am I a fucking fagger? I don't know what's going on. Look at my beard. Yo, look at my whole goddamn body. It's motherfucking weird. I cry like I'm a bitch, but I got 10 million subs. Look at my penis. 2 inches, love. I want to get in bed with your mother, but I can't afford it. She's too much for my fucking mortgage. Too much mortgage for this motherfucking porridge to support it with my fucking ports and ports for it. I'm fucking Tommy NC. Now I'm doing spoken word. I'm not rhyming shit. Fouseytube. Who are you? I'm Fouseytube. I'm gonna kill you! Keemstar made me wanna kill myself! Kill myself!
Kill myself!
Kill myself! A motherfucking Fouseytube, I'll
kill myself!
I'm Fouseytube, I will
kill myself! Kill myself! Kill myself!
I'm Fouseytube, I wanna
kill myself!
I'm Fouseytube, I wanna
kill myself!
Not someone else, I wanna kill myself!
Kill myself! Kill myself!
Kill myself! I'm gonna kill myself! Fucking Fouseytube's gonna kill himself, bro. He's fucking... He's out of his goddamn mind. Hey, where the fuck did my song go? They take my song down?
What?
They take my fucking Fouseytube song down?
Hold on,
this is not part of the outro.
No, earlier I made a Fouseytube song, and I put it up on YouTube.
You did. You thought?
Did you put it on Corrupted or?
Yeah, put it on Corrupted. They got taken down.
But wouldn't you get the slightest fucking notification?
I probably did. I didn't notice it. Look, they took it down.
Yep, it's gone.
Unbelievable.
Didn't take long.
That's pathetic. Oh man, YouTube, you pussies. Look at that shit.
I love how we just put over this platform about like how great it is to be independent, and then they just do that. Like, oh,
they fucking took it down. What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta hand it all to YouTube,
bro.
Because without YouTube, fuck.
What in the world, dude? You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be kidding me, right? You have got to be kidding me. I can't even believe that, bro.
Did you make a raw copy?
I do have a copy of it, yeah, for sure. But it's just like, why would you fucking... Like, that fucking came down? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess the fucking Tide Pod song came down, so why, why wouldn't that come down, right? Unbelievable. Well, that's gonna go up on Vimeo now.
Patreon.
It's gonna have to go up there. What? That's
of course should
unbelievable.
be a donation. That was fucking great.
Well, now I want to do that now.
Yeah, I was about to say, but then again.
Unbelievable. They took that down. Wow. I mean, I really am not surprised, to be honest. But I kind of am, I even changed the words. Like, on the title and stuff, I wrote K11. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
They took the video down. Makes me want to...
Do you know, do you know how many fucking horrifying shit is up on YouTube right now? Like, there's people who made videos, who made vlogs, who sit there talking about, like, I wanted to end myself, I wanted to do this and that, or, like, I want to do charity for this or that, and they got fucking in trouble. Like, and they don't get in trouble for that. Or, like, I hate this person, I hope he fucking this and that, and they don't get in trouble for that. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many of those fucking places, like, on YouTube. And those videos will be up. There'll be videos where, like, people get beaten. How long was Daddy-O5 up for? You know what I mean? Like, what, did you see they tried to make a new Daddy-O5? They tried to make a new channel?
No.
Yeah.
That is the stupidest idea they could have ever done.
They have 2 channels. They got taken down, though.
They have 2. No, that channel's still up. The offending videos are removed. And they have 2 new channels now, but they're not allowed to make videos with the 2 youngest kids, but those kids have been removed from their custody anyway.
Good.
And I think they went back to their mother. And they have older kids, though. Like, the wife has kids that are her kids, and then I think they have a couple of kids together, and then the 2 younger kids were his kids with somebody else or something like that. I don't know. Like, it's some weird fucked up thing, or...
Yeah, I remember that from the initial blowout. That there's like a bunch of,
but
there's a lot of kids involved.
Yeah, but it's like
channel about making meth.
But they look like they do.
That's what I'm gathering. Yeah, it's like what
they're the worst pieces of shit though. Like, I mean, like they have some disclaimer up saying that they don't make videos with the kids anymore, but people are saying I won't watch the videos because I won't give them a single view. But people are saying that the ones that they saw are they're still doing the same shit, even though the disclaimer is like they're like our kid, we don't do pranks with the kids.
This is our neighbor's
like,
kids.
It's like they're doing the same exact shit, and I guess they moved to another state.
Oh, okay, so like different laws or some shit.
I have no idea,
get away
but
from all that shit. Yeah, to get away from all that bullshit. Yeah, they were like, we'll do it over here. It'll be okay.
This sounds way beyond some Seanzviews shit. What the fuck?
Well, that's just funny that they went over there to, like, oh, let's try to hide from this. We lost Fabe? Oh, there he is.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Hey, can you hear this? Can you hear this still?
Kill myself!
Yeah, I can
hear.
Oh, good.
Okay, all right. Wow, I can't believe. I mean, I thought maybe it would come down eventually, like when he got a wind of it. You know what I mean? Because that's the type of shit with him. But I'll get it fixed. I'll get that video will be back. I will get that up.
Well, do you think that's what happened? That could have happened that quickly, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's like it's BS. Yeah.
But yeah, fuck the Daddy-O5 parents. Like they're the worst people. Fuck them.
yeah, people are back to now that Reddit because that's where I saw it, that they were back. Now that Reddit's gotten wind of it, I mean, they're being reported left and right.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, because I mean, they're on probation until for misdemeanor child abuse or neglect. I forget. If it's one of them, and they pled they pled out through some weird thing where it's like you don't. Some weird stupid law thing, some loophole where it's like you're not pleading guilty, but you're pleading to the fact that they have so much evidence against you that you can't win, but you're not saying you're guilty. It's like you're just like almost like you're not bothering because that you won't win. But so it's like, yeah, I mean, when you put your fucking child abuse up on the internet, like, yep, that's the evidence right there. You're not going to deny that.
What bothers me is like the CPS and shit. Like they go after people that don't do anything, and they're like dogs after a bone. But this shit that's out in the open doesn't get stopped, or what?
Yeah, I mean,
you said they took them away, right?
The two little ones, which honestly, the two little ones got the worst of it. Especially, it's like almost like that stupid bitch stepmother or whatever. It was like she's like, I'll just pick on them extra because they're not my kids. And she has much older kids, like older boys, and like they look like they're just completely fucked at this point. I feel like she's probably actually I think she's probably like the more abusive one out of all of them. Like her older kids are completely fucked up. And it was like something too when the original story came out too. You could read like these kids were like the older kids were like kicked out of school or had a whole bunch of shit with school, problems in school, getting in fights and like all this shit. And it's like, yeah, like I mean, if you're having an abusive ass piece of shit, shitty childhood, and that's what's happening to you at home, you're gonna go to school, and that's gonna reflect in school. You know, like. Those kids that are in that abusive, shitty home tend to, like, lash out when they're at school. And so it's, like, a sign that something is going on.
Yeah.
And these are her kids that she's had. Like, the older ones, those are hers. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm glad the two little ones, like, probably the worst video up there involved the little boy. And, I guess they went back to the mother. And the mother, too, had said that the only reason the kids were taken from her was those two, when they got married, I guess the custody agreement was like fine or something like that, and then they got married, and the stepmother was like basically demanded that they get the kids, and they came up with a whole bunch of bullshit on her or something like that, and that's how they ended up getting the kids.
Right.
And since this shit happened, the kids have, I believe, since gone back to her. But yeah, so I don't know. Somebody else needs to, like, they're reporting it to both states, the state that this happened in and the state that they live in now, I believe, and the Child Protective Services people and everything. And I'm YouTube, but of course YouTube doesn't give a shit about fucking abused kids. They care if you fucking do some say some stupid shit or whatever. You say kill yourself, and they're like, fucking, no, you're down. Like,
yeah.
But apparently abused kids is okay.
A lot of people asking me what happened to my video. Yeah, it came down. I just looked at it. Yeah, so I'm going to fix this motherfucker. You know it was Fouseytube's people. Like, you know it was those people. Because nothing happens at all on any other video. I can fucking do crazy shit. Nothing happens. And then you talk about Fouseytube and looks what happens. And by the way, this is the second time I've talked about Fouseytube and had a video come down like that. So this is clearly his people. This is clearly Fouseytube that did this, or like his
I don't even know who this person
metadata,
is.
Whatever. He's got 10 million subs. He's a loser.
For what?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
What does he do? Besides apparently whine, because that's all I've heard about him.
He's one of these annoying, like, fucking dudes who, like, just is hyped up and is like a bro guy. And he's like hyped up by shit, and he's like,
clickbait.
Yo, we're driving to the cemetery, and at the cemetery we're gonna play Elton John's classic hit, and maybe somebody will come back from the dead. Who knows? Like, just these stupid vloggers who suck, you know.
So he's like Jake Paul.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. It's stupid.
Yeah, Jake Paul light.
Like famous for nothing.
Yes.
Well, I mean, he's a YouTuber, but you know.
I think he was pranksters first. That was, I think, his big thing, was he was a prankster.
Yeah, this is what happened.
I don't know anything about these morons.
No, Number one, I will have that video up. This is why we have Patreon, by the way. This is a good time to plug Patreon. Fight This is why we have Patreon. So yeah, I mean, there it is. It was behind fight. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. The other day I asked you guys for questions. I did a Q&A, 50 minutes. It was really fun. It's really good. Go listen to that. 105 episodes of Morning Madness. 56 episodes, I think, of Corrupted. Yep. And then just, man, there's 8 hours of bonus content a week on there. So, and if anything happens on YouTube ever or anywhere else, come over to Patreon, because that's where I'm going to be. And then if not Patreon, my website, joecroninshow.net. But I'm going to have it up for you patrons. I'm going to put it on Vimeo. My private Vimeo link will be up with the song, just like it was on the Tide Pod song that got banned on YouTube and flagged on YouTube. Tide Pod song came down because I made a song about Tide Pods. Yet Jimmy Fallon and Conan O'Brien were able to joke about feeding them to interns on their shows and put that up on YouTube, and those certainly didn't come down, did they, YouTube? That's right, because you like television, because you're a bunch of corporate cocksucking fuckheads, right? Oh, we love television now because they couldn't beat us, so you joined them with us because you were paid to do it, Google. We know what's going on, and clearly there's a double standard. You can even still have some people fucking playing and eating Tide Pods on YouTube. That's okay, as long as they're big YouTubers who are part of the corporate area that came out from, they have like background movie deals with people, and they worked for Disney at the same time. You know, those people are all allowed to do it. But I made a song about Tide Pods that was tame, by the way. Like, it was fairly tame. Nobody ate a Tide Pod, nothing like that. But all these other people were able to actually eat Tide Pods. I mean, certainly they were probably dummy Tide Pods on the Conan show. But, you know, Jimmy Fallon really was the one that stuck out to me. I was like, he can do it? No problem. Okay, I get it. So, Tide Pod song, couldn't do that. That's up on Patreon and on Vimeo. So if you want to become a patron, support what I do here, because YouTube is censoring us every single day. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Download the app. It's fucking pretty awesome. Scroll through it like you would YouTube, except it's all my shit, and maybe a couple other people's shit too. You can even, like, you can support Connor's Patreon, a couple other people's, you know what I mean? And you can be like, have their fucking 5 patrons, and the feed will come up for you just like YouTube, and you're supporting 5 creators you like, and you can get all the shit right there. It's uncensored. Anyway, there's my plug. Fuck you, YouTube. And I will tell you one other thing. I will have that video back anyway at some point within the next 48 hours. I will have that back. I will have that video back up in the next 48 hours. That's a guarantee. All right, I've already got someone working on it right now. So as much as, you know, we're going to put it up privately somewhere else, I am going to figure out a way to get that reversed because of bullshit. I will fix it. I will do it, motherfucker. Watch what I do, man. I'll send it to that motherfucker I know, and I got another guy, I got this fucking amazing entertainment lawyer guy that does shit. And it's like, it's not like Tommy's fucking Fortnite lawyer, man. It ain't like that motherfucker. This guy's the real deal. We'll get that shit back up. You watch what happens. I guarantee you. 48 hours, he'll be back. 863, what's up?
All right, then.
Lost him. Well, you know something, dude. Oh, man. Anything else, Connor, wrestling-wise, that you wanted to get into or you've been talking about on your show?
Well, one thing I was going to talk about a little later on, I guess Mania might go up to Canada again, eh?
Really? Mania?
Yeah. Yeah, they might do Mania in Canada for 36, I think. Yeah,
they're going to go to Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto would be the one.
Damn. So they're going to go back to Toronto. That'd be cool. I love Toronto. That was they got to have Hogan back and lose again, 0-3.
Yep. Jesus. Oh, that was the thing I wanted to mention. I heard this weird rumor about how people were speculating, how do you think they'll use Hulk Hogan? And someone thinks that the main event of SummerSlam is going to be Roman, Lesnar, and Lashley in a triple threat for the title. But somehow Hogan would be the referee.
Man, Hogan can't get down and up to count.
No.
I could see Hogan as the special enforcer. But there's no way. Hogan can't crawl down to the ground and count 3 and then crawl back up again.
No way.
He would do better in a match. Because
you just showed the picture of him just like smiling like, you can't do it. You're right, I can't.
You're right, brother. You know it. Like, he cannot go down and, like, did he do it in TNA recently? Was he the ref in when he was...
No, he had a fucking match.
I mean, I know that, but like that wasn't... He would be better in a match because there's no up and down. He falls down twice in a match, maybe.
Yeah, it's true. You do like a 5-second squash. No, I mean, yeah, I think the enforcer or like what he did for Mania, like hosting the show would be better.
Oh yeah, for
You know,
sure.
do the boot thing. You know, I don't even get up from the fucking leg drop.
I think he could manage that. I don't know though. I mean, you might be right, but I'd like to pretend that he could manage that. And
yeah,
I think that he could be in a match because, you know, he could be up on his feet most of the beginning, and then he could get
He doesn't really have to take a bump.
right. He takes like one or two, like he falls down one or two times. But if he's a referee, he'd
have to make sure Lashley wins.
Yeah,
unless there's not a lot of pinfalls or shit.
Yeah, he screws Lashley, and then he grabs a mic and goes, "It's nothing personal, brother." Brother, like, all right, he even says like that. Hey, it's nothing personal, brother.
This match brought to you by Papa John's.
Or even better, Hulk Hogan goes, "It's nothing personal, boy." Oh, and he just stares at him. And then Lashley goes, and then Lashley comes after him, and then oh no, man, that'd be so fucking stupidly crazy.
Kill myself!
Do it.
Oh man, no, it's pretty much the big stuff. I think the NXT and then this Hogan thing was the big stuff that was going on.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, that's why I knew tonight was gonna be a little off the rails because there just isn't a lot of shit going on. We didn't really want to get into the NXT stuff to avoid spoilers, but then it happened anyway. So
yeah, well, the whole card's been leaked for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's out there. I can just pretend to be smart now. I can be like, I think this is gonna happen. Well, Joe, I read this one that isn't. Well, no, I didn't read them. I'm just that 857. You're live. What's up?
Hey, Joe, I got two questions. The first one, you going to be doing anything for the SummerSlam weekend? Like going to all the events?
SummerSlam weekend, I'll probably be, I think I'm going to New York, and we're going to try to be somewhere for it. I don't know where yet, but we got to get that planned actually right away, Connor. Me and you got to figure that out. I know we haven't found a place yet, but...
Yeah, I tried to look for a venue for a meet and greet, and I actually reached out to like 2 or 3 locations, but so far has not worked out very well.
Yeah, it's hard to do it, man. This is why I don't get things done a lot. I need like a secretary who like doesn't do anything but my work, so like, I can be like, get me a venue as close to this place, go for it, and like they call like 60 people. Yeah, what's up?
My other question is, how many cocks do you think Minnesota Vikings mom can take at one time?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
I love how the first question was polite and the second was...
That's what Minnesota Vikings mom does when she's orgasming. Oh, I'm sorry, Minnesota. I'm kidding. He wasn't kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding. He's not kidding.
He's a faggot!
You know who would hate this show is Ryan Satin. He would hate the fuck out of this show. 863. Feelings mutual, though, SJW Satin. I call him Satan, Ryan Satan. 863, what's up? I feel like he's going to hang up again.
Put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
The scene has been set. I could sadly picture your and Leah's doinking being interrupted by strange noises.
You say doinking?
You turn on the light to find Tommy crying in the corner, masturbating with a half-gallon of Jergens.
This fuck just said doinking. Beef Roller, what's up, Beef Roller? I love you, man. Yo, we're motherfucking doinking, yo.
Yeah,
Beef Roller, thank you for the donation, dude.
I'm just fucking up like a flower.
Joe, since Jake ISNT here, and since I have nobody to rail my big gaping asshole, I'm coming.
Whoa.
To Boston.
Oh.
That means 2 things.
Yeah, I was like, I'm coming, and I'm like, ooh, to Boston. Like, oh. Joe's male sex life. Yeah. I'm down, man. I'm down for you to come. Come on over, man. Come on over.
See you, Himmelfarb. See you, Ken. See you,
Oh, man.
Super chat. That last super chat.
Joe, did my Diana Peraza signing with NXT come up?
No, we didn't talk about it, but she did get signed.
She got signed now. Wow, she's back.
She is. Yep, she is signed.
Man, I almost had her on the show weeks ago too. I should have taken that opportunity.
I think she pulled out of All In because of it.
She's all out.
That sucks.
Yeah, that does kind of suck for them, but Who could they get now? Do they have Emma? They have Tennille?
You know what? I don't think they do. They have so many fucking people part of that show. It's insane.
Go get Dashwood. Go get Emma. Go get her. She can come.
Surprised. I would be surprised if she's not already in the show. I gotta look now.
I am too. I thought they would like her over there and whatever. I don't know. I figure she should be there.
I'm sure they do because it's a relationship with all what do we call it? Fucking Ring of Honor. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, somebody asked if I was playing PUBG tonight. I'm not going to be playing games tonight. I know. I want to. We had a really fun night last night. We had a chicken dinner right to start. We had a bunch of other shit that went down. But I do want to remind everybody that over on Corrupted tomorrow night, Thursday Night Throwdown is at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. YouTube.com/Corrupted Podcast. Go subscribe to my other YouTube channel. If you guys like the shows, but it's not, we don't talk wrestling over there, so it's no wrestling. But YouTube.com/Corrupted Podcast. Go check it out. I'll be live at 10 p.m. tomorrow night Eastern Time for Thursday Night Throwdown. We didn't do it last week because I had a fucking technical difficulties and I had a meltdown. But we did play video games though. But so tomorrow night we'll do Thursday Night Throwdown for 30 minutes to an hour, and then after that I'll be playing games. We'll be on Twitch. We'll be here on YouTube for a little bit. It'll be a lot of fun tomorrow night. Also, there's a bunch of shit going up on Patreon. So make sure to check out Patreon. Patreon's been badass. Recently, it's been killing it. Just really love all the responses on there, man. It's like fucking easy to get a hold of you guys. It's not like Twitter where sometimes I miss stuff. So, I don't know, man. I just love the fucking Patreon shit. I can't believe that we got up to 320 patrons. Fucking damn. I couldn't believe it when I had 40.
Shit.
When I had 40, I was like, this is fucking insane. Can't believe I have 40. Now it's like 300. It's crazy. So, shout out to everybody who signed up. And let me go take a look at it because there's a few other ones. There's just one. I think there might have been one person I wanted to shout out who became. Do you see David Arquette wrestle? He wrestled.
Yes,
that's
I
been
did
floating
see that.
around everywhere.
He doesn't look in bad shape.
He looks like Diamond Dallas. It looks like Diamond Dallas crackhead. You see him? Like it's really weird.
Yeah, it does look very odd, but hey, they're gonna use him.
Hey, if he can get better and start wrestling really good now, then does that legitimize? Like imagine, like what if he has like a really good match all of a sudden, right? And has like a crazy hardcore match or something, and he's like really good in it, and people go, "Wow, that was fucking awesome!" Actually, wow, I can't believe it. Then he has another good match. Would that then like all of a sudden bizarrely legitimize his WCW title run, or doesn't matter whatsoever?
Listen, I know it sucked 18 years ago, but now,
that he's done this,
bad.
But if he goes out there and blows. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Oh man. Oh dude, WWE.
I would honestly not be surprised if he fucking gets in like the celebrity wing. I would not be surprised.
God. They would do that and he would get booed like crazy.
Hey, I'd say put Ted Turner in there first.
Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's Tay Money 13 is one of the newer ones I didn't shout out, I don't think. Tay Money, thanks for becoming a patron. Oh, that would only work for David if they were like, listen, we kind of want to have some fun this year in the middle of the show, and we think you would get really booed, like, and it'd be kind of, you get crazy heat if we put you in the WWE Hall of Fame.
But only if you take an F5 for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar's going to come up on the stage and F5 you after you accept it, so you'd be in there. But how weird would that be, though? People would be actually heated over that. Like, they would be really upset. Like, not
would
even...
they?
I mean, I would find it entertaining if they did it and then, like, he got F5. But then just thinking about all the people that aren't in yet, like, it would really piss people off, I think.
I think you're right. I think it depends on who else hasn't gotten in yet. And it's going to be the whole... Because they do that, I feel like, every year. Oh, so-and-so got inducted before this person. And like... Yeah, you're right. It would be a little bit of an uproar.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna hang up on you guys, and I'm gonna end the show, man. I had a lot of fun though doing this. We had some good laughs tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We'll be back in full force next week. Hopefully Jake is okay, man. He can come back next week when he's rested. Unless something else is going on, I don't know. I'll let you know about Jake on Twitter and Patreon throughout the week. Hopefully he'll be all right. Thank you to Connor from OKFabe on YouTube. Check out Connor's channel, youtube.com/OKFaber. And subscribe to him. He's got lots of reviews over there. He's got a lot of shit on his Patreon, too. And also, He's now part of the newly acquired. Oh no, he didn't acquire it, but they acquired him on the Fight Network. Fight. So check him out on Fight app. It's gonna be great.
Free to download.
And Jesse J was back tonight with us, so thank you, Jesse. It was a lot of fun, Jesse.
I enjoyed it, man. Woo!
We got to do more shows. Me and Jesse are gonna do some podcasts on Patreon too, because it's a lot of fun. Right? We're gonna just talk about brownies and shit.
Oh, whenever, if we ever get to it.
Yeah, I want to get to it. We got to get to it. We got to do one.
You should eat some pot brownies, then talk about pot brownies.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? You got to mail them to me.
On me. They work on everyone around me.
They don't work on you, and you're always making them?
Yeah, nothing ever really works on me. It kind of sucks.
Oh, I got something that will work on you.
Hey, that's for a different channel.
It's called Tunnel Vision.
Concocted.
Oh, that wasn't that funny. I laughed though.
No, that wasn't funny at all. But thank you.
Well, you said cock, and I'm like 7, so.
That's yeah.
Kill myself.
Do it.
All right. Well, anyway, good night, guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks to Jesse and Connor from OKFabe. Good night, guys. I'll talk to you on Facebook and shit. I will talk to you on Facebook. Good night to the masses and to the world.
Well,
everybody hates that person now.
What? No, oh, great! I missed it. What the fuck? Oh, what a cunt!
that was amazing.
You gotta love that delay, huh?
Joe, you gotta clip that. You gotta clip that. I'm fucking crying. Oh my god.
I'm really gonna find that.
Just the way he didn't sell it. Oh, what a cunt.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Where the fuck is that? I missed it. What the fuck? Oh, what a cunt.
Oh my god.
It's like a quarter second after I saw his post. Oh my
I was eating I had a little donut over here with me too, and I just fucking died, like, right? Oh, everybody hates that person.
Oh, great, I missed it. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Oh. Oh, great, I missed it. Oh.
I love the fucking. Oh. Yeah, it's just a realization that you just never sell it.